in terms of depth of hip flexion,
Okay.
but it's also going to mobilize the adductor. And we rock. So sitting back in this position, I'm hitting adductor magnets, like
Okay.
the most posterior adductor muscle. As I get through here, I'm getting gracilis,
Okay.
or the middle one. And as I come forward, I'm getting adductor longus brevis, I think. Anybody listening might challenge my anatomy. Okay, so we
Okay.
rock back and forth. I like to go 20 times here.
Okay.
So one of the goals with this, of course, is to open up the adductors, but we want to keep the pelvis in a neutral position too. So
Okay.
as we get back here, we don't want to be rounding out.
Okay.
Okay.
Just like straight.
Uh-huh.
Toe down or up?
Foot flat. Yes. So well, the inside of the foot flat.
Oh, okay.
And walking out till you feel a slight stretch. So not that way, but walk this.
Oh, okay. Oh yeah.
There we go.
That's deep.
Just gonna rock back and forth on that. So you should feel the switch from anterior, middle,
Yeah.
and
Oh yeah.
posterior adductor
Okay.
group. Like here, you should feel some
Yeah,
adductor
without a
magnets.
doubt. And then here.
Uh-huh.
Oh wow. Yeah, that is deep.
Good stuff. Now only go forward as far forward as you feel the adductor stretching. Once you get out of that adductor stretch, you're not going to hold
Then
it.
just keep tension on it.
Yeah.
You know what's really interesting is that left hip.
We move into sort of a modified pigeon type stretch.
Okay.
This side. So I'm getting my hips and my knees sort of 90, 90, 90 through here.
Okay.
Okay. So I'm going to reach the crease of this knee 45 degrees here, similar to what you've been doing.
Correct.
So you try to stay as upright as you can as you rotate over top of this thigh and out this way.
Okay.
Okay. Stay up tall. The majority of your weight will be sort of going through the lower leg and not necessarily the upper thigh. Okay. And as you reach out and over top, you should feel a deep stretch in the piriformis. Hold for about 3 seconds. Now, similar to when we were doing the figure 4 type stretch,
Okay.
pelvic position and neutral spine is important. So it's pretty easy to fall into that posterior pelvic tilt
right
here.
Okay.
You gotta
Yeah.
stay upright so you can take those two attachment sites.
All right. So here for 3 seconds.
There we go. Stay up nice and tall. Make sure that the hip sort of stays down.
Good.
Yeah, and then we reach. Now do we feel some stuff going on?
Yes, sir. And right where you massaged.
So stretching there.
Yes. Oh, you said hold 3 seconds. I'm sorry.
Uh-huh. So let's work. Let's try to slide the hand on the ground there.
Oh,
Can you
okay.
get there?
Oh, we'll find out. So, let me go here and then take it that way.
Yeah. That's good. Stretching here.
Yes, sir.
Any pinching in the front of the hip?
No.
Okay, good.
10 of these.
Yes, 10 of those. Hold for a quick 3, come back. This is also sort of dynamic. Working on some internal rotation.
Oh yeah. Okay.
So, this is going to be a tough one.
Okay.
So try to get this hip down if you can. Okay. And then just rotate your trunk over that hip. And we're trying to feel a deep internal rotation stretch through there.
Okay. Yeah.
Okay, good.
I actually feel it in both of them.
Okay. So you're pretty aware of your body, so you know how to adjust to feel it in through here.
Yeah.
A lot of times when you don't feel it, this hip isn't down, so we're not getting this.
Right. Yeah, I can tell. If I take and drive that down, it lights it up.
Okay.
Yeah. Like if I push like hard through there,
Good.
that hurts.
Yeah.
Not hurts, but you know what I mean.
Now you can sort of rotate away from it, and that should take it off.
Yeah.
And then we go back to it.
Yeah. You nailed that.
That's kind of tough for you.
Yeah.
So internal rotation is something that, from the beginning we said is
Yeah.
a bit of an issue. This one.
Okay.
Okay. So you want to get the feet wide enough and the knees bent. Okay. So if we're way out here, we're not stressing internal rotation, but more so, we're not stretching internal rotation in that sort of squat position like we want.
Sure.
Okay, so we want to get the hips close to 90. All right, and we want to get the feet far enough apart to where the knee drops down pretty close to in line with the hip. Okay. Now here, alone, is a good stretch.
Okay.
Like a good pre-squat stretch. Try that for me. So you can do it lying down. Or you can try that and make it more of an active
Alright, so you're here,
mobility routine. Yep.
and you just rotate your knees in, right?
Yeah, just keep that hip down and just let that fall inward. Feel that?
Yes.
Okay. So let's walk it out just a touch.
Okay.
Okay? And actively pull that in. Yeah, right through there.
Yes, sir.
Good stuff.
Hold it, or?
Hold it for a few seconds.
Yeah, that's bad.
Yeah. It hurts so good type thing.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, you can tell it definitely needs it. 10?
Yeah. So this is you don't deadlift anymore, do you?
No.
I was gonna say this is a great pre-squat, pre-deadlift.
You can see I wanted to cheat.
Yeah. You want to
Shoot my hips.
Up. So I would say that this is gonna help you better maintain this
Interesting.
knee right below hips,
Mm-hmm.
knee right over top of ankles position. So hopefully you can load up the quad as a whole.
Perfect. So what's interesting is like the right hip actually hurts more, but this one is tighter. Does that make sense?
In this
So
sort of
when I do that-
quadruped position,
Okay.
okay, knees right underneath the hips, hands hip width, okay, and you're gonna take this knee up towards the height of the hand,
Okay.
okay, and you're gonna try to maintain a neutral pelvis here,
Okay.
up tall. Grab a hold of the foot just because it helps you stabilize. You may not need to, but our balance is kind of wacky here, especially once I start doing this. You're gonna grab a hold of this and open up on a vertical plane,
Yeah.
okay? You're kind of pinching your knee in to maintain that neutral rotation, not letting it flare out, because of course that's going to free up the hip. All right, so pinching it in, neutral hip rotation, and then rotating on a vertical.
So I used to do this.
Like,
I can tell you I'm awful.
okay. That's still similar, right?
Yeah. Okay, so you're here.
Uh-huh.
Bring my foot to my outside of my hand or inside?
Outside.
Okay.
Okay, good. So now sort of sit into this hip. Okay, that's better. You got the foot grabbed?
Yes.
Are you pinching your knee?
Yeah, I'm
to your
grabbing
elbow?
my knee in, yep.
Okay.
Yeah,
Kind of grab the ground with the foot so you're stable.
Yes. Go up.
Mm-hmm.
It's a mess as far as
Woo.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm excited for our shoulder day because we're gonna get some good manipulations out of this upper back.
Okay.
Okay, yeah, and you follow the hand with the head because the lower cervical spine and the upper thoracic spine work closely together. Good. As you do this, try to get this more and more upright.
Okay.
Not necessarily upright, but extended a little more.
Mm-hmm.
Sounds pretty good. Let's get. All right, one more.
Okay.
This one's the worst. So this is gonna be tough for you to get into initially.
Okay.
But we're gonna walk the knees out until we can get the feet flat.
Okay. Yeah, I've done something similar. This is awful.
And then we try to keep the pelvis in neutral position as we rock backward.
Okay.
Now I turn it into more of a dynamic stretch
Okay.
with like 15, 20 rocks
Okay.
just to get the adductors used to that position.
Correct.
It's not ballistic again, it's just repetitive. And then when we get to the point where we're comfortable, we start to add some 5-10 second holds.
Okay. So 15 and then 5-second holds. Okay.
Or 10, I mean,
Okay.
it's gonna be tough for you to get there.
Yeah, oh, hell yeah. It's gonna look awful.
But that is a great.
So there. Is that alright?
Let's keep this.
Yeah,
Good.
that's.
So you're at a bit of an advantage because your knees are slightly higher than your heels. That makes it's just a touch different.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
I feel like that range of motion is like 2 inches.
that's all right. Okay, pelvis. Keep it neutral. Good. Yes. Good.
Democracy is a birthright. Sometimes it is a gift. Today it's a fight, and I'm asking you to stand and fight with me. Michael Bloomberg, I'm bringing our country.
This will be it. Then we're gonna watch you squat again, if you can. Okay. Let's take a look at that squat.
Move your feet. All right, so it feels much looser, almost to the point where it's I lost that tightness, which is good, but that feels different.
You got way down there.
Yeah. Like I can hit there and just chill.
That feels comfortable.
Yeah. Oh yeah. And I'm not forcing myself into it. So what's interesting is like I guess I'm so used to squatting with tight hips that feels like scary.